Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the 17th Annual Inspiring Efficiency Awards. I'm Stacey Paradis, the Executive Director of MIA, and I get to be the Master of Ceremonies today, taking this mantle from Bill Angelos because he is on vacation, but he will be joining us for a little bit of time as well. So I really want to thank everyone for coming today. I know everyone's really upset. This is usually one of our fun events. Obviously, we all get to have a lovely dinner together and enjoy a few cocktails and kind of be with everyone and kind of get inspired by all the great things that are happening in our industry. But I'm glad to see so many people are online today. I'm really excited that today is kind of a surprise for everyone to find out who the winners are today. So that's going to be fun too. And also, before I forget, I think you saw this in the slides coming in, please use the chat function. Let us know your name, what company you're from, and maybe where you're virtually calling in from, as well as, congratulations to all of our winners, and feel free to share those throughout the events today. So we're really excited again for have everyone to be here with us today. Starting tomorrow, we will actually share not only a recording of this session, we'll also share the videos that you'll see today, but more importantly, we're also going to do a program book. If everyone will remember, in the past, when we have in the dinner program, we have a list of all the nominees for the Inspiring Efficiency Awards. It is always such a challenge for all of us to decide who is going to be the winner of the various categories. And there's so much great work happening in the Midwest. So I would encourage everyone to please go through that, read about some of those programs. There is contact information in there as well. And if you have any questions, to please reach out to those of us at MIA, and we're happy to make connections for you. I also want to make sure to thank, you saw it on the slides, the Awards Review Committee. Again, they get the chance to read all the applications. They spend hours going through those and then working together to decide who the winners are. So thank those folks for their time. We really do appreciate it. And I think a big thing you're going to see today, a theme throughout all of the winners across all the awards, is really about partnerships. They're talking about how they're able to collaborate with members in their local communities, collaborate with their customers, other organizations. And it's really important as we continue to see energy efficiency evolve and really become the key element of the clean energy landscape. We really need to understand how we can work together, how we can maximize on our working together to really increase the benefits that we know that come from energy efficiency. And of course, we know those are economic, societal, as well as environmental. So with that, I want to turn it over, as I mentioned to everyone, I'm taking over kind of the lead role today, but that didn't mean that Bill Angelos could escape. So he is joining us from Florida, where he is on vacation. I did make him put on a button-down shirt for all of you today. So with that, let me turn it over to Bill Angelos to present the Education Award. Okay, Bill, you're on mute. The first guy to mess that up tonight. Congrats.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Stacey, very much. It is a shame that I can't hold the mantle of the Master of Ceremonies today, but as she said, I am in sunny Florida, palm trees and all. And while we can't be together in person, it's still wonderful to see you all here virtually and for the awards to go on. So I have the honor of kicking off tonight with our first award, the Inspiring Efficiency Education Award. The Education Award is presented to the organization or individual that work to increase knowledge or of an action on energy efficiency among policymakers, customers, community members, and other key partners. Ameren, Illinois is an excellent example of exactly this with their Market Development Initiative internship program. Started in 2018, this program prepares a diverse new generation of workers for careers in the energy efficiency field, working with partner communities-based organizations like the Springfield NAACP and Program Allies. Interns were provided with hands-on job training and industry-related education. Since 2018, 36 internships were funded through this program. In the summer of 2020, Ameren, Illinois funded 15 internships and awarded 6 staffing grants. Several of those 15 interns were hired full-time by their employees. Congratulations to Ameren, Illinois for winning the Inspiring Efficiency Education Award, and accepting the award is Crystal Sims of Ameren, Illinois.
So just as we've had to adapt all of our programs this year, the internship program had to adapt. So we have taken the entire program virtual. The interns work remotely, and all of our kickoff trainings, our webinars, everything is offered virtually. We want to support you. So in there you'll be able to give us your
The webinars have been fantastic. The whole thing, it's just a nice 1 hour, something different, which brings a lot of life to the remote working. You need something like that.
I really enjoyed seeing the other interns and like where they were from, like what firms that they were working at.
We've also adapted part of the program to meet employers where they are right now. In partnership with the Greater Peoria Economic Development Council, we offered staffing grants to some of the employers to retain their staff. Everyone has come together to kind of figure out ways to still reach people in need right now, because we know people need these services now more than they might have ever before.
This was a great opportunity for me because I've never done an internship or anything like this before. So I was really able to learn a lot, and I really appreciate it.
Good afternoon. I'm Crystal Sims, the Director of Energy Efficiency for Ameren, Illinois. I want to thank Mia and the Selection Committee for awarding our internship program the 2021 Inspiring Efficiency Education Award. For 3 years now, we've been going strong, and we have been helping local energy efficiency companies and organizations identify potential local and diverse candidates that could benefit from an internship opportunity. Thanks to our partner organizations like the Springfield NAACP, the Neighborhood House in Peoria, Illinois, or Meyer Climate Control and others, we have together been able to provide opportunities for 36 interns since 2018. With the COVID-19 pandemic, many internship programs across the country were canceled. While COVID created a larger barrier to how we had implemented the program in the past, we knew that we could run this program effectively with an interactive internship, providing a series of engaging educational webinars virtually. We knew that people needed us right now, and we had to step up to the challenge. So during the summer of 2020, our program funded 15 internships, as well as 6 staffing grants to 5 recipient organizations, which are trade allies, community-based organizations, and other organizations throughout our service territory. Some examples of the types of work include the intern for the NAACP was able to have an opportunity to film some installation videos for our energy efficiency program. The intern with the Champaign County Regional Planning Commission was able to sharpen his skills in GIS software application and is currently working full-time with that organization since his internship ended. Ameren, Illinois remains committed to developing the workforce and the future of the energy efficiency industry and contributing to a qualified pool of candidates who are needed for the future in this industry to fill those jobs. Finally, I would like to thank the Ameren, Illinois team, specifically Monique Leonard, who was the project manager for the internship program, and Angie O, who leads our market development initiative, and all of our partners at Leidos and NEF who helped us to implement this program. Your continued support and commitment continues to amaze me, and how we continue together to power the quality of life for the communities that we serve. So thank you, Mia, and thanks to our team at Ameren.
Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Crystal. Crystal also serves as a board member on MIA's board, and she serves on the policy committee. But before we move on to the next category, I'd also like to take this moment to thank all of the nominees in this category. Congratulations to everybody on your hard work. Thank you.
Thanks, Bill. Congratulations to Crystal and the entire Ameren team. I know everybody's been talking about their market development initiative. It's really an impressive program. I think it's one that's really a great national model. So I'm so excited that we are one of the first people to give it an award. But with that, let me turn it over to Molly Graham, the program director at MIA, to give the Inspiring Efficiency Impact Award.
Thank you, Stacy. I'm here to present the Inspiring Efficiency Impact Award. This award goes to the organization that has made a significant and measurable impact through a program, campaign, or strategy to reduce energy consumption or resulted in a quantifiable impact on health, emissions reductions, energy burden, or other societal impact. This year, we will be presenting 2 awards to organizations that went above and beyond to help their customers when they needed it the most. First, we recognize DTE Energy's Energy Efficiency Assistance Program. In 2018, DTE identified a need to further support low-income communities of Detroit and across the state of Michigan. To address this, DTE increased its budget, savings, and participation goals for the Energy Efficiency Assistance Program, one of many of their low-income programs. The Energy Efficiency Assistance Program partners with community action agencies, nonprofit, and government organizations to provide customers with high-efficiency appliances, weatherization services, and other direct install measures. The program's partnerships are a hallmark of its success. In 2019, partnering with the City of Detroit, DTE was able to capture energy savings for lead abatement work. Partnering with the Detroit Health Department, they were able to help 70 customers facing water shutoffs. As the United Community Housing Coalition helped 550 Detroiters keep their homes out of tax foreclosure, DTE provided energy efficiency assistance services for these households. And through partnerships with food banks, DTE was able to distribute 175,000 LED light bulbs in 2019 alone. We are very happy to present DTE Energy's Energy Efficiency Assistance Program with an Inspiring Efficiency Impact Award for all of their great work. Accepting this award is David Becker at DTE.
During the pandemic in 2020, DTE wanted to do more for communities in need across Michigan. So we dedicated more funds to our Energy Efficiency Assistance Program. The program provides eligible customers with high-efficiency equipment, weatherization services, and direct install measures delivered through more than 30 partner organizations. To reach out to customers who may be eligible, we worked through our billing assistance programs and attended food banks to distribute energy-saving LEDs along with program information. In a single year, we invested more than $14 million in incentives to support customers in need, processing more than 5,000 applications and yielding over 50,000 MCF in annual gas savings and 7,000 megawatt hours in annual electric savings. With so many Michiganders facing economic hardship, we are more committed than ever to serve our customers with safe, reliable, and affordable energy. Learn more at dteenergy.com/EE-assistance today.
All right. Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is David Becker with DTE, and this is a tremendous honor. I'm very humbled to accept this very cool award on behalf of DTE and our program implementation partners, SEAL and ICF. I would first like to thank SEAL and ICF for their partnership to deliver the positive community impacts of the DTE Energy Efficiency Assistance Program. And specifically, I'd like to call out Michelle Scruggs and Scott Allen Davis with SEAL and Chris Munn of ICF for many, many late nights and weekend hours, especially in 2020, trying to make this all work. This is certainly a shared award with everyone, so thank you all very much. Also, big thanks, as mentioned, we have 30 plus partner organizations in the community, nonprofits, community action agencies, government agencies. They mentioned the work with the City of Detroit. These are the partnerships that really make this program go. And without their involvement, without their commitment, especially during one of the most challenging years, this program would not have had the impact that it does today. So a big thanks to all of them. You know, when you're on the phones and you're talking to customers and you're hearing from them about what they're going through in these times, It's pretty traumatic to hear the pain and struggle, and it makes you realize that we're so fortunate. We have so many blessings, and I just feel very thankful and that we have this program at DTE that can provide to customers in need and can really serve as a beacon of hope for them. One of the big changes we had in our program here was one of the big changes was the addition of our health and safety pilot. This provided funding so we could fix, roofing or electrical and structural issues at homes. We could never leverage our energy efficiency dollars to address those areas of the home. And that had a huge impact on the program. And really for that, I want to thank the leadership at DTE, my manager, Jeff LeBrun, the director of energy waste reduction, John Baladian, for their commitment and all the energy they put into these income qualified energy efficiency programs. And then lastly, I just want to thank Mia for the recognition and for your work really in the energy efficiency space. We look forward to continuing to find new collaborative and innovative ways to meet the growing needs of our income qualified customers. What's awesome is that we can leverage energy efficiency to, yes, reduce utility bills, reduce our impact on the natural environment. But what we've seen this year is the positive impact that energy efficiency can have on someone's life. And that's just, that's beyond words, honestly. So thank you, everyone. This is a great show. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Congratulations again, DTE. Our second Impact Award goes to an organization that partnered with 10 MIA member utilities across 5 states to support low-income communities. Greenlight's utility-funded food bank program for energy efficiency distributed over 8 million Energy Star products in 2020. By connecting with regional food banks, customers were met where they are. As COVID-19 put an additional strain on low-income customers, Greenlight worked with utility partners to help these customers reduce energy use and lower energy bills when it was needed the most. This innovative approach on a scale of this size made an incredible impact on Midwestern customers, and we are very happy to recognize Greenlight for their hard work with an Inspiring Efficiency Impact Award. Simran Kohli from Greenlight will be accepting this award.
Simran, I think we're ready if you want to go ahead and give remarks.
Okay, thank you so much, Molly, and thank you, Mia, for this wonderful recognition. We are so excited to have won the Impact Award for our energy efficiency food bank programs in the Midwest. Last year, as you saw in that video, we distributed over 8 million energy saving products, including Energy Star LED lighting, advanced power strips, water saving products, and weatherization products to food banks and their patrons, all across the Midwest. As we all know, 2020 saw immense challenges, and particularly in the hunger relief industry. Our partners, Feeding America and Second Harvest, reported increases in demand of up to 350%. We could not have been more proud to have been able to bring measurable and actual cost savings into the homes of millions of income disadvantaged Americans through these utility-funded food bank programs. This achievement would not have been possible without our amazing implementer partners. We'd especially like to call out Clear Results Support, Slipstream, ICF, and Honeywell, as well as the generosity of our utility partners, ComEd, Xcel Energy, Focus on Energy, Ameren, Illinois, Mid-American Power, Indianapolis Power and Light, and Otter Tail Power Company. As a woman-owned and diversity-owned business, the support that this industry has given Greenlight over the past 30 years has been tremendous. And we actually think it's an amazing example of what good we can accomplish when we all work together. We look forward to many, many more years of advocating the equitable availability of advanced technology, energy-saving products across all socio-demographic sectors. Thank you so much for this recognition.
Congratulations again, Greenlight. We all had to pivot in unique ways in 2020, and we want to take some time to thank everyone who applied or was nominated in this category this year. Thank you all for your hard work in the Midwest energy efficiency industry.
Congratulations to everyone. I got to tell you, one of the things I love about the Inspiring Efficiency Awards is seeing how nimble our field is and how much of an impact that we have. And I think these last two awards really in responding to the need with what was happening in COVID in 2020 is really impressive. And I'm so glad that we're here to really have that impact on those low income communities that really need it. So congratulations to DTE and SEAL and ICF, and then to Greenlight as well and all of their partner utilities. So with that, let me turn it over to Nick Dreyer, Director of Policy at MIA, to give the Inspiring Efficiency Innovation Awards.
Thanks, Stacy. Like Stacy said, I'm Nick Dreyer, Policy Director at MIA, presenting the Inspiring Efficiency Innovation Award today. This award is presented to the nominee that has successfully developed and implemented a new and innovative program, campaign, or strategy, or has implemented a program in a new and innovative way. Similar to the impact category, we are presenting 2 awards for innovative program delivery and adoption this year. First, we celebrate the City of Minneapolis, who worked with the Center for Energy and Environment to pass a time of listing energy disclosure policy for single-family homes in 2019. The policy passed through City Council with full approval, and the program was officially kicked off in January 2020. In the first year, more than 6,000 homes received energy disclosure reports, up from 1,000 in 2019. The city then partnered with CEE and CenterPoint Energy for customer follow-up, opening the door to continued communications and an energy advisor service. The holistic approach of a city utility partnership provides transparency to hopeful homeowners and provides a pathway to more efficiency options. Because of this, we're happy to award the City of Minneapolis with an Inspiring Efficiency Innovation Award. Accepting the award will be the co-authors of the policy, Cam Gordon and Jeremy Schroeder.
You can go ahead and give your remarks now.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much, and thanks to the Midwest Energy Efficiency Alliance. I'm sure that Jeremy and I thought this was a cool idea when we worked on it with a lot of staff from the city, but we never expected to get this kind of acknowledgement and recognition. I really have to thank the many partners who made the first year of this possible. Those include the Center for Energy Environment, Centerpoint Energy, Minneapolis area realtors, our Truth in Sale of Housing evaluators, and the City of Minneapolis staff from the Sustainability, Community Planning, and Economic Development departments, as well as our IT department. I think one of the most innovative things about this program is that we were able to attach it to an already existing and successful program, our Truth in Sale of Housing. This brought efficiencies to it, saved the home seller money and time because we folded it into a already required safety inspection, and now there's an energy disclosure piece, which at first people balked about, thinking it would add a lot of time, but it really only added about 30 to 60 minutes of time. We tried to streamline it and make it simple, and that didn't result in any delays in terms of our market here, which is pretty active in the sale of homes. It was recognized for several original elements that drove its success in the first year. And we did do well in the first year, even though we were dealing with the challenges of COVID. I think, like Nick said, there was over 6,000 energy disclosure reports given to homeowners, compared with about 1,000 through energy audits before the policy, which was another way we would try to get information for homeowners, but that was voluntary. We did extensive outreach and education that we think leveraged lots of people to get interested and think about this, and actually it resulted in really good advice for home buyers so that when they got the evaluation, they could see what might be needed. We found that there was over 4,000 homes that needed attic insulation, 1,700 that needed wall insulation, over 4,000 that needed heating system improvements, and several hundred that needed storm windows. So that was something that people knew about before they actually bought their home. And there's more that my colleague Jeremy is going to tell you about too, and I'm going to turn it over to him now. Take it away, Jeremy.
Thanks, Councilmember Gordon. So good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jeremy Schroeder. I'm the other author of our residential energy disclosure. I'm really excited to be here today. I think just a couple other things that are worth pointing out, that there's only a handful of similar energy disclosure policies in the US like ours that offer information and resources to assess and improve the efficiency of housing stock of all ages. But many cities that do have the time of sale safety inspections could leverage that to provide city residents with more valuable information on how they can improve their home's comfort and efficiency. One thing the award panel noted is that our innovative engagement approach and overall replica, you can do the same thing, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And we basically hope in Minneapolis that we've set a model that other cities can replicate, and that this is a starting point for other communities that want to empower homeowners with practical, actionable, energy efficient info. And finally, this increase in transparency in the city of Minneapolis about a home's efficiency will also help those that are already doing these type of upgrades. They'll help the homeowners that have invested time and energy in efficiency improvements, and encourage homeowners who haven't done so to do that, just to increase their home's value. So in close, in addition to all the important people and organizations that Councilmember Gordon thanked, I also want to thank the staff from both myself and Councilmember Gordon's office. Robin Garwood and Carly Weinman are climate champions that really led this work and made sure this policy was strong enough to meet our ambitious climate goals in the city of Minneapolis. So thank you, MEA. We really appreciate this award and this recognition.
Great, thank you. And congratulations again to the city of Minneapolis. Now we turn our attention to the industrial sector. ComEd's Fix It Now compressed air offering is part of an industrial systems program that delivers engineering studies to identify and implement energy efficiency systems. Compressed air leaks can be a significant issue for an industrial customer. Not only do these leaks waste energy, but if the system isn't optimized, it can lead to quality issues for manufactured products. These leaks have also been difficult to fix, as past utility programs have only offered incentives when they reached a substantial threshold, and they're incredibly costly, so these improvements often get put on the back burner. Prior to the program launch, 43 leak repair projects were completed in a year. By the end of 2019, 371 customers had been engaged in the Fix It Now program. With so much opportunity for energy savings within the industrial sector, it's incredible to see such a strong level of engagement. I'm thrilled to present ComEd's Industrial Systems Programs with the Inspiring Efficiency Innovation Award. Accepting this award is Tom Johansson of ComEd.
Hi, this is Tom Johansson. First, I want to thank the Mia and the committee for this great honor of getting this award for innovation for our Fix It Now compressed air program. It is also, I want to make sure I thank the Franklin team, especially Sam Melnick, Hannah Kiddu, Shonda Biddle, who's with another company now, and Clay Monahan for their hard work, as well as my manager, Mark Hammond. All of them together, we combined to work on this program. And it was several years ago that we kind of took a look into our industrial systems study program and try to look at how we were getting the compressed air leaks repaired. And we were finding information that wasn't very satisfactory for something that's so important to our industrial customers. So we went on a journey to pull in our service providers, and we asked them, how would you design a program? How could we go after getting these leaks repaired for our industrial customers? And the combination of input from our service providers, as well as the team at Franklin, and quite frankly, all the people that work together, we came up with this Fix It Now offering. And it was, it started a little slow, but it really picked up speed. And as you saw in the video, we have to date over the last couple of years have fixed leaks at over 700 of our industrial customer sites. And those leaks, those are things that are really are pain points for a lot of our industrial customers. They're annoying, they know that they have them, and they just don't have a good way to get them fixed. because it's additional cost or resources that they just don't have available to them. In the way that we structured this program is we had our service providers, they're able to go out and repair those leaks at 100% of the cost through the program. And like the video said, it's a win-win. The customer wins because they get some of their biggest pain points taken care of, which is fixing compressed air leaks. Our service providers win because they know the program, they know how to use it effectively, and it covers their cost to find and repair those leaks. And the ComEd energy efficiency programs wins because we get these energy savings, and we get the work done in a couple weeks versus maybe 4 to 6 months, which was typical in the past. Again, I really want to thank the team, Franklin, my colleagues at ComEd for their help in developing this program, and also just want to thank Mia for the prestigious award for this program, and just a big thanks to that whole committee in their review of all the innovation awards, but getting the acceptance of this one was very honorable. Thank you.
Great. Well, congratulations again, Tom and ComEd. When we look back on 2020, the one thing that really strikes me is all the innovative ways that our industry came together to continue the important work that we do. I want to thank everyone that was nominated and took the time to apply for this category. Thank you for your innovative thinking and creative solutions.
Thanks, Nick. And just as a reminder to everyone, as I mentioned earlier, we will be circulating a program tomorrow that'll include links to all of the nominees, because I think Nick's exactly right. All of the innovation, it's so important to see the impact that we can have. And these are all replicable solutions that we can spread all across the Midwest. So congratulations to both ComEd and to the city of Minneapolis. And now let me turn it over to Chris Burgess to give out the Inspiring Efficiency Marketing Award.
Thanks, Stacy. I'm here to present the Inspiring Efficiency Marketing Award. This award is presented to the nominee that is engaged in or supported a successful marketing campaign or strategy to increase adoption or market penetration of energy efficient products or programs, or altered public behaviors in the Midwest. Some might say this is the toughest IEA to win because not only do you have to share the whole marketing strategy within the frame of the application, no mean feat, but you also have to market that marketing strategy to the review committee. And this year was especially tough because of the reality we're in the mid-2020. Many traditional marketing campaigns became less relevant as programs needed to quickly shift. And some outreach tactics like in-person events, remember those? They were not an option. Focus on Energy pivoted quickly to a completely virtualized marketing and outreach strategy. As the world shifted online, Focus on Energy was ready with an online marketplace, an engaging social media strategy, and other online content. As residents remained home for longer than expected, and we were all using more energy than we normally do, Focus launched a DIY incentive for those looking to increase their home efficiency. In a normal year, the results of this campaign would have been remarkable. But as we all know, working from home has its challenges, can cause collaboration to stall. For this team to put together such a seamless transition to a multifaceted virtual presence is why we're presenting Focus on Energy with the 2021 Inspiring Efficiency Marketing Award. Accepting the award is Jolene Scheel of the Public Service Commission of Wisconsin.
I knew that I was wasting a lot of energy. Focus on Energy gave me the option to improve the house. Getting the insulation put in has made it so much more comfortable.
Hi, this is Carl Hilker with Focus on Energy, and for today's Focus Friday 5, I'll be sharing 5 quick tips for saving energy, money, and improving your comfort during what's
Thank you, Mia, for the award. It arrived safely last Friday in one piece. So thank you for that. Focus on Energy is honored to accept the Inspiring Efficiency Award for Marketing Award for creating a comprehensive virtual marketing experience for its residential and business partners in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. I would like to recognize the Focus Program Administrator, who is Aptum, and their marketing team of Alexandria Davis, Blake Sabaki, and John Landowski for their work on these efforts. As Chris indicated, they worked separately but together on these. And also recognize Sherry Meelam on the Aptum team, who also worked on the online training pivot that moved more of our training events from in-person to online. And I also want to thank the implementer teams who kind of worked hand in hand with them on some of the content, ICF Next, TechniArt, Clear Result, and Franklin Energy for continuing to deliver energy savings to Wisconsin residents in new and innovative ways. As we've heard from other award winners, the unprecedented challenges that we've all faced over the past year have been a true testament to our strength and perseverance, both as individuals and as a collective community. To ensure that Focus services remained accessible and helpful to Wisconsinites through 2020, we embraced the shift to digitally driven marketing initiatives to engage our audiences. We centered our digital marketing strategy to highlight our virtual tools and resources, maximize our social media presence, and develop online training and events. We recognized the opportunity to use virtualization as an educational tool in order to spread awareness about the benefits of energy efficiency and to create more resilient communities in the process. I think it's important to highlight that while we pivoted in early 2020 out of necessity to an online presence, the pandemic provided a learning experience for us as the year continued. Going virtual gave us the opportunity to connect with both younger, tech-savvy audiences, but also with older audiences who were essentially forced online to stay connected with friends and relatives during stay-at-home orders. Originally, we just wanted to continue serving customers effectively and maintain our pre-established reach. But as the year progressed, we realized the tremendous potential that online strategies offered. Therefore, our goals also expanded to include improving the online experience and offering more ways to connect with customers to learn about energy efficiency. Some of the results were included in the video clip, but I just wanted to highlight a couple of them. The newly online marketplace was launched, saw more than 13,500 transactions, totaling more than $500,000 in order purchases. The free pack purchases between April and September saw a 109% increase over the same time frame from 2019, which essentially, as people were ordered to stay at home and their energy use increased, they wanted to be as energy efficient as possible. So we were happy that we could help them out with that and just go online and order the packs from the program. The small businesses also had an online assessment tool, which we launched. They could go on and look at their energy needs and then also have a list of recommended solutions for them to look at. And then also we saw an increase in actually an increase in the number of participants attending our training sessions when they went virtually as well, since you didn't have to worry about traveling anywhere to attend them. So they just hopped online. So that worked out as well. Focus on Energy is extremely proud of its successful digital marketing efforts, which have played a significant role in allowing us to keep serving Wisconsin residents and businesses with energy saving solutions. We have gained valuable lessons from this experience, and we will carry these forward. And we believe that these challenging times have improved our capacity to serve our customers and reduce energy waste in Wisconsin. So thank you again for the award. We greatly much appreciate it, and on Wisconsin.
Thank you, Jolene. As I mentioned before, this can be a challenging category. I'd like to take a moment to recognize all the nominees who did excellent jobs telling their stories this year. Thank you all, and congratulations.
Thank you, Chris, and congratulations to Focus on Energy, the Wisconsin Public Service, and the Aptum team. Who doesn't love an interactive video? So with that, let me turn it over to Jen Rhodes. She's going to finish off by giving out the 2 leadership awards before we end the evening with the Chairman's Award. Jen?
Thank you, Stacy. I'm honored to present 2 awards in the leadership category today. The Inspiring Efficiency Leadership Award is presented to the organization or individual who has served as a strong leader in support of energy efficiency in their city, state, region, company, or community. The first award goes to an organization that has been a force behind environmental policy in Ohio for over 50 years, the Ohio Environmental Council. In 2019, House Bill 6 was introduced and gained momentum under the DeWine administration. But the OEC quickly stepped up to prepare and provide critical information that detailed how energy efficiency benefits Ohio and the economic opportunities and environmental benefits that would be left on the table if the bill became law. Though it did pass, legal issues around that process arose, opening the conversation for new legislation that could reinstate energy efficiency in some form throughout Ohio. Because of the diligent groundwork laid by the OEC at the state capitol and through the legislative debate, and solid partnerships with a diverse group of organizations from across the state built up over the last 50 years, the legislative debate continues and is poised to establish productive conversations and hopefully positive outcomes for energy efficiency in Ohio. We appreciate the work they have done and will continue to do to ensure that energy efficiency is a key component of the clean energy future. I'm happy to present Randy Lepla on behalf of the Ohio Environmental Council with the Inspiring Efficiency Leadership Award.
Thank you so much, Mia. The OEC is really deeply honored to be recognized for our work on efficiency over the years. When I joined the OEC 5 years ago, I was really proud to join an organization that has been an outspoken proponent and persistent driving force promoting and defending Ohio's clean energy standards since they were implemented, educating lawmakers at all levels of government, as well as the public on the benefits of efficiency programs. As Jen mentioned, though, House Bill 6 did pass in 2019, and it effectively ended our efficiency programs, statewide efficiency programs in Ohio. So as a result, we've really focused on catalyzing a shift in the conversation about why these programs are necessary in Ohio, and really trying to reframe the conversation about, to make sure that everyone really understands the value of reducing energy waste for our pocketbooks, for our economy, for jobs and health. And so most recently, we collaborated with partners to put out a new report by Gable Associates that quantifies and details the economic, jobs, health, and environmental benefits for Ohioans if we reinstate our energy waste reduction programs. So you can check out our new report. It's at www.ohioenergywastereduction.com to learn more about that report that we recently released. And the goal of that really is to educate decision makers and the public on why we need energy waste reduction programs in Ohio, and to really reframe that conversation. So I just want to give a huge shout out to the OEC Energy team, OEC Chief of Staff Trish Demeter, who led our energy program for over 8 years, and Sarah Spence, our Director of Climate Programs, who's been working really hard at the local level to educate communities on the value of energy waste reduction programs in the face of a lack of programs at the statewide level. And then a big thank you to all of our partners that have been engaged on this work in Ohio, because it really is a collaborative effort and we couldn't possibly do it alone. So thanks again to Mia for this recognition. And I know OEC looks forward to continuing to work alongside all of our partners in the fight for energy waste reduction policies that work for Ohioans. So thank you very much.
Great, thanks so much, Randy and the OEC. Our second Inspiring Efficiency Leadership Award zooms in at the local level and highlights the incredible impact that can be made when communities work together. The Winneshiek Energy District leads, implements, and accelerates the locally owned inclusive clean energy transition in Iowa's Winneshiek County. At the heart of this work is founder and executive director Andy Johnson. Andy brings a down-to-earth, quiet resolve in his tireless leadership of this movement to champion clean energy efforts across the Midwest. One of the key principles of the Winneshiek Energy District is that leadership is local, and Andy leads by example. He brought a life of experience to his hometown of Decorah, Iowa, to work with his fellow residents to bring inclusive energy conservation and energy efficiency to his community. His leadership and the incredible work of the Winneshiek Energy District has inspired 10 energy districts across Iowa and Wisconsin, with communities in several other states across the Midwest interested and exploring more. I am pleased to recognize the Winneshiek Energy District and its Executive Director, Andy Johnson, with the Inspiring Efficiency Leadership Award.
Imagine a world where energy is affordable and clean, where essential utilities are never shut off, and where every dollar spent on electricity stays within our community, creating jobs and prosperity for all. Picture your home, comfortable and quiet, with no leaky windows or inefficient appliances. Every time you flip a switch or plug in, clean, affordable, community-owned energy powers your life. At the Winneshiek Energy District, we're working toward this bright future through services, community investments, and policy. Our services start with home energy audits. We also provide in-depth energy efficiency planning and technical assistance with solar and geothermal. We've already helped more than 1,000 homes, businesses, and farms become more energy efficient, and we're just getting started. The Energy District facilitates job training programs, promotes solar financing, and spurs massive community engagement. In our first decade, more than $20 million have been invested locally in energy efficiency and solar, keeping $35 million circulating right here. This clean energy economy creates and retains hundreds of local jobs. From city councils to national government, we advocate for strong policy to build and own our energy future. Among many wins, we've helped solar owners sell their electricity at a fair price, fought against electricity rate increases, and supported electric vehicles. Please join us. Together, we're building our locally owned clean energy future.
Thank
Thanks to Mia, the team at Mia. It's an honor to be considered and awarded here. Also thanks to Kip File with USDA, NRCS, the energy team lead there for the nomination and for the partnership. We worked together on some really great work here in Iowa. And speaking of partnership, thanks to so many in our energy district team, from the board and staff to teams of champions leading the other now 12 energy districts in the growing network, and to so many critical partners and supporters around the region. This award is definitely a group leadership award, not just mine. I want to share a few quick facts about energy districts, since many of you probably aren't real familiar. Energy districts are currently county-level nonprofit institutions that implement and accelerate the clean energy transition through our Green Meets Green mission, the inclusive green prosperity of locally owned efficiency and renewables, and the green of locally owned climate stewardship. Energy districts are all about that local ownership of both the process and the outcomes, because that's how we harness local champions, keep dollars local, and build a common clean energy identity and achieve that just transition that we're all after. To energy districts, energy efficiency will always matter. Big renewables and big grids are sexy these days, of course, but energy efficiency and solar energy planning is central to what energy districts do. By energy planning, we mean energy auditing that works, comprehensive diagnostics and analysis, financial plan development, follow through with the customer, all from a local trusted technical provider. The energy district is what we term a universal local model based on the Soil and Water Conservation District model that originally grew out of the Dust Bowl, Great Depression, and the New Deal. That's a long story, but to make it short, those soil and water districts formed in virtually every county in the country over 10 to 15 years, way back when, and have led the national private lands conservation movement now for 80 years and counting in many places. We believe energy districts can do the same all the way across America. So this, of course, would take state and federal policy partnership to go nationwide. We're working on that. Meanwhile, we keep working here at home and with our growing network. Just in our one rural Iowa county, we've served 1,500 customers and counting with technical assistance, documented over $20 million invested, as the little video showed. And that probably represents over $35 million in local savings and sort of wealth churning right here locally. That's just the tip of the iceberg, and we're confident this can happen everywhere. So to learn a little bit more, you can find us at energydistrict.org. And as I think I put in the chat box, our concept document, Geography of Change, really tries to outline what we're all about. So thanks again to Mia, to all the other amazing energy district leaders out there, because they are everywhere now, and to everyone else doing such important work. Thanks.
Thank you, and congratulations to both the leadership winners. You know, it's really inspiring, and it is so great. I've spent a lot of time working with the Ohio Environmental Council. And the thing about leadership is you do have to recognize those partners that you're working with in the field. We can't do this alone. And I've been so impressed with Andy and all the work that he did in the Winneshiek district. Let's just keep making sure that we model these things in other states across the Midwest and continue to advance energy efficiency and clean energy. All right, guys, with that, it is the Chairman's Award. So I'm going to turn it over to Sean White, Mia's board chair.
Thanks, Stacy. I appreciate that. And our winner this year is Nick Mark from CenterPoint Energy, a former board member of the Midwest Energy Efficiency Alliance. And I first met Nick when we held similar roles at utilities across the train tracks from each other. And while our companies didn't always agree, I respected Nick for championing energy efficiency knowledgeably and with a passion for finding the best solution for all involved. In the last few years, he's really shown his vision by championing natural gas energy efficiency as the fastest, most impactful and cost-effective tool our industry can deploy to reduce carbon and gas utilities. To really drive this home, I wanted to share with you some comments from important and influential leaders in Minnesota. From our friends at the Center for Energy and Environment, they say Nick's impact at CenterPoint Energy isn't just in decatherms. It also includes his fact-based problem-solving analysis of energy issues. Nick worked to address difficult problems head-on. For example, he encouraged CenterPoint to lean in early with Minneapolis residents who were organizing to municipalize, to engage with them and try to work through their concerns together. Nick also played a key role in CenterPoint Energy decarbonization efforts, both through energy efficiency and renewable natural gas innovation. He recognized the benefits of early action to begin decarbonizing their service and engage with key stakeholders in this process. Nick's contributions to energy efficiency are substantial and well-deserving of this recognition. And from Mr. Anthony Fryer at the Minnesota Department of Commerce, this is a much-deserved award. Nick has been instrumental in the success and advancement of Minnesota's Conservation Improvement Program for over a decade as part of CenterPoint Energy's regulatory team. During that time, CenterPoint has achieved over 20 million decatherms in savings and implemented some of the most innovative natural gas efficiency programs in the country. Nick's role in that success has been to work with the Minnesota Department of Commerce and other stakeholders to develop regulatory pathways that allow for the approval and implementation of these programs. Nick has done this tirelessly, creatively, and with great integrity. Nick's contributions have gone beyond simply supporting the best interests of CenterPoint. Nick has participated in countless stakeholder groups, efficiency conferences, and MIA board meetings, where his dedication to energy efficiency at the state, regional, and national level have been plain to see. Minnesota is lucky to have him, and on behalf of myself and the Minnesota Department of Commerce, many congrats on your award, Nick. And finally, it wouldn't be appropriate if I didn't make at least one little joke. If you really want to get Nick talking, ask him about the politics of soccer, and hang on. So congratulations, Nick. Personally, I think this is a very well-deserved award. I have learned a lot from you, and I've appreciated our ability to work together over these past years.
Wow. Thanks, Sean, Stacy, everyone at MIA. I always feel like I should start things like this with a joke, but of course, the trouble with this format is that when you tell a joke, you can't hear anyone laugh. But I guess the bright side of that is now I know what it's like to be Bill Angelos. Anyone who's met me has probably heard me say something like, so things are a little different on the gas side. I guess if you've ever wondered whether it's possible to make a successful career out of just saying the same damn thing over and over, here's your answer. MIA is such a great group of folks doing excellent work on really important issues. I've gotten so much out of being involved with MIA and encourage everyone to engage with them whenever you can. Thanks to Stacy, Bill, Jen, and everyone at MIA for everything they do. This award means a whole lot to me. Looking at the list of folks who've received it in previous years, it's just an amazing group of people, and it's truly an honor to see my name on the same list with theirs. Thank you. I've been really fortunate over the years to lead a fantastic team of folks, and they really deserve credit for any successes that I've achieved. Huge thanks, Becky Billings, Emma Shoppy, and Ethan Warner. And thanks also to some really talented former members of my team, Erica Larson, Audrey Partridge, and Anna Sherman. I'm really proud of the things that we have achieved together, and I've learned a ton from each of you. Of course, everything we do on the policy and regulatory side is kind of pointless without a great implementation team. I've been so lucky to work closely with Todd Berriman. Sharing the work of building and guiding our programs over the years has been a great ride. Thanks, Todd, for your friendship, camaraderie, mentorship, and sanity checks over the years. Not only have you been a fantastic friend and leader, but your rebate forms always had the clearest handwriting of any key account manager. In addition, Carter Diedolf, Rafi Sohail, Micah Hengelfelt, and Matt Dean, and their teams of program administrators, engineers, marketers, and account managers have all been so great to work with and have driven so many of our fantastic achievements. There's too many folks to thank here individually, but I do especially want to highlight Jason Pong and the late Dave Milligan, whose endless patience and willingness to answer my questions and explain innumerable technologies and concepts to me were just so incredibly helpful when I was just starting out. Kudos to Jeff Doherty and Doug Peterson for their guidance and for their wisdom in mostly stepping back and giving me and Todd our head in running SIP. By letting us develop the programs we wanted to offer and backing the calls we made, they created the space for us to make Minnesota the best state in the nation for natural gas energy efficiency. Thanks to Minnesota policymakers for the great energy efficiency framework to work in as a utility. Minnesota's model, combining aggressive goals and supportive financial structures, are a model for other states to look to. But so is the tradition of collaboration between parties and the positive relationship with regulators. Being involved with MIA has been so helpful to me over the years. The conferences and events they put on are always top-notch, and I'm not the only one who looks forward to going to a conference in Chicago in the middle of winter. Although coming from Minnesota, I'm maybe in the small subset who actually looks forward to going for the weather as well. Going to conferences and MIA board meetings was always a highlight for me, but I know it's sometimes been rough on my kids. Thanks, Evie and Elizabeth, who is turning 10 tomorrow, for putting up with my travel in previous years and for putting up with me at home in the past year. It's really been a fun challenge to try to explain to the girls what my job is and why I've had to travel. Have you ever tried to explain natural gas energy efficiency regulatory constructs to a room full of second graders? Pro tip, just skip to the fart jokes. Finally, there is nothing good or notable or worthwhile that I've done in the last 20 years that doesn't owe a debt of gratitude to my incredible wife, Wendy Miller. Her support, wisdom, humor, encouragement, intelligence, insight, and well-timed ego right-sizing have made me a better person personally and professionally. I am beyond lucky and indescribably grateful to have her as my friend, partner, and spouse. Her courage, caring for patients over the last year, along with her dedication to the causes and ideas she cares about, make me so proud and set such a great example for our kids. I could not imagine, let alone ask for, a better role model for our girls or a better partner for my life. I'm so lucky to be married to her, and there is no way that I could have accomplished any of the things this award is recognizing without her constant support and willingness to help make things work. As far as I'm concerned, this recognition is for Wendy every bit as much as me. Thank you, Wendy, from the bottom of my heart. And thanks again to Sean, Stacy, and everyone at MIA. It's truly an honor.
Well, Nick, he starts out with a zinger on Bill and he ends on the heartstrings. That was impressive. I like that. So Jen sent me this backdrop because if most of you will remember, as soon as the award's over, where do we usually go? We usually go to this is the bar at Kitty O'Shea's. It's a different bar than we went to in 2020. Yeah, it was a different bar, but a bar nonetheless. So what I would say is it's 5 o'clock somewhere. So if you are not having a drink, please go get one to toast all of our winners and all of our nominees. Thank you for all of your support. It is really impressive to see how our industry has made a difference in these trying times. And I hope everyone has a great day. Thank you.